Volume 8. This is Albert Lea. Pretty close to Austin. Matter of fact, we were considering Albert Lea when we still lived in Janesville, and Dad had taken a job at Hormel in Austin. But we decided to go to Austin anyway. Let's see. Never heard of that one. They did have a music store there. That's nice. I've been into a couple times. I also mentioned, too, they had that antique store that if you went in from the back entrance and went down the stairs there, right under the rug there at the foot of the stairs was a big drain. Dairy Queen, Oak Leaf in Austin. And that had somewhat close to a big drain. Because when Mama went out there looking for houses and stuff, she said that she thinks it was there. They had a 10-inch drain in the restroom there. It was down in the basement. It was Blake one. And near the edge it had a row of round holes. Then next to that, further in, was a small row of round holes. Then right in the center was a star-shaped hole. I've seen Blakes that have the 2 rows of round holes, but not with a star-shaped hole. Chateau Speedway, high school friend raced there. I've been there a couple times. Never heard of that place. Oh, wow, they were a band just then. Wow. They were an oldies band. They put out a couple CDs and everything. They played at our fair in Austin, a couple other places. Their drummer is actually a carpenter. And he actually built the stairs for our garage here, and the TV shelf in Austin, and a couple other things. Pizza Eatery. I don't think I've seen that. They do have a Jake's Pizza. Are we going to see Honeywell detectors? Yes, we are. Too bad we can't see any 400s. I don't see any 400s. Obviously, would love to find one. And then the 489, hardwire with battery backup and the test button on the side. No comic. Let's see. Home Federal, they're still around, I think. I know it's still around. Yeah, they were around, but they had a big fire. Actually, I'm wrong. That wasn't the place that burned down because see, here's 2002. And that fire occurred a lot earlier than that. So, Agri News, I don't think I've ever heard of this one. Camperland, never heard of that one. This one's going to be more of just wondering if I've ever heard of the places than smoke alarms, but whatever. AAL. That's now Thrivent. I know that because my grandma had that on my dad's side. Was that? I think we were used to be there. Or we used to go there. Crossword. Something my dad always used to do. Okay. The Trading Post in Glenville, Minnesota. Real cool place. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned that place. I think I have somewhere because they had an FX 1218 in the box, and then one time they had an ESL system detector. They always used to have like the catalogs for Panasonic each year. Anyway, let's see. Here's Albert Lea again. Oh, there we go. And we've actually seen this ad before, too. And here's one for Austin. And back to Austin here. Wait, he's not the father of the batter over the smoke detector. I think that'd still be Dwayne. Oh, this is wrong. Talk about fake news. I wonder why they'd be talking about him, though. Because I don't think he's an Austin native. He was Radio Shack. So I'll bet that's when they were in the mall. Yep, Oak Park Mall. I've been into their store plenty of times. It's almost right as you came in the main entrance. That used to be the Radio Shack. Willie again.
One excuse after the other. They all come to L-A-Z-Y.
That's another one the mail lost. Another Post Bulletin. Okay, they had that article too then. They're still around that score. Awards. They were in the Apache Mall, as you can see. Kind of like that one that we've seen that has the TC-89 in the hallway that's on fire, with the fire in it, with Winona. They were home to a factory that made smoke alarms. I think we had a J&K too in Austin. Office Supply. Sounds familiar. Albert Lake. It's late. Oh, like bad OS.
Turn this wrong side out so I can.
There's a Sears. Okay.
No?
It says R, but this one says he's Jeremy. So which one was he? That would be nice if he could have gotten that to pass, though.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, maybe not. Blooming Prairie, and I saw a smoke guard. Yep. There it is. 700. The JCPenney one. Cool. The photoelectric store always highly rated. Presto. Yep, smoke siren. I wish I still had mine. Fucking move. And more JCPenney. And more JCPenney. Oh, look at this. Oh, signal red. That's cool. Guess that's what I called them. Signal red. Lesson again, what's that one? Ooh, DS7. Let's see what this would have been. Coast to coast, huh? Let's see what that would have been. It doesn't say. But there was one at the mall. JCPenney again, I went. Wouldn't mind having one of those again. And pulls still pulls up again. Crossroads Center, that's where where the Savers used to be, or is, I should say. Oh, maybe sometime it used to be. It's one of those big ones that has like multiple C-cell batteries that used as the well in the tree. Oh. Well, Rittenhouse, huh? Looks like that would have been the 709 then. It's interesting, I'm looking at all the stuff from Star Tribune. Here's Honeywell. Anyway, yeah. looking at all the stuff at Star Tribune, and I'm watching this video, this Minneapolis Skyway system. I'm more listening. Is that? No. And I'm hoping we can find the box for the C400. Ooh, look at this one. Yep, that's it. So that was it. December 31st, 1980. R.I.P. Honeywell's home smoke detector business. Thankfully, I haven't had that weird page load glitch lately. I just jinked myself. Mom and Dad are watching a movie upstairs. That's why it's so loud. Well, not really loud, but uh-oh. There's a Captain Cali PSD 12. Fullertons. Like it would have been in this area then. Looks like it been whatever this is. Honeywell again. NG. It doesn't tell me where. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Let's see, 77. And they probably would have been battery operated. What would their battery operated detectors? What? What would their battery operated detectors have been back then? Because we all know they had the 217s stuff. What would the battery operated ones have been? No ads. Jinxed myself. Get Austin. What's that one? I think that's a system detector. Not even sure what it would have been. Did it again. Let's see. Warner's again. Let's see if it fixes itself. Yep. Here's smoke guard. Wish I could get a smoke guard for Christmas. Like 805 or something. 814, 906. There's the guard site. Like that's what their box would have been. Kind of see it. And I think right in there probably was where guard site would have been. The branding. This one again. Kind of see a little bit better. There's a house there. So maybe the guard site would have been down here, down below. A couple more Austin ones. There it is. 90933 with button or 90938. Imagine if it was the test button, the tab one, F900 one. And the Sunbeam ad. Little Publisher and IC Honeywell. The Pulmonary. Never heard of them. Golden Lights. I think they're still here. Still around. I said we had Bronzels tonight. Here they come. Picture 3, 2, 1. All right, you can look again. There's that fucking gift shop again. This is anymore, but I've heard a lot about it. Forgetting. States spend all night watching movies. Oh, it's just that one. We've seen that plenty of times. Or at least I have. Yeah, that definitely doesn't exist anymore. No, doesn't exist anymore. Never heard of it until just now. Oh, the old green one, nice. Yeah. Oh, that's when they were. I'll bet that's when they were located over here. Right here. They used to be right here where Hornville is now. They call this Corporate North now. Dad worked here for the last couple of years. There's William. Jeez. Oversize that detector a little bit. Oh. Someone's up. I think that's Dad. He's in this room. Probably gonna sit down and turn on the TV here pretty soon. Or maybe he's gonna make some coffee. There goes the TV, so now I can finally speak normally. Get overlay again. Oh. Signal red again. I like that name, actually. Signal red. It's, of course, not sure where theirs was. Ours was in the mall. I'm not sure where that is. Alright, well, but that's the Twin Towers then. And ironically, just like the Twin Towers in New York, they had a Service Pyrotronics MXL system. But it survived, unlike the one in New York, sadly. But I have my priorities. Even though it's not made anymore, those panels could be replaced. All those people can't. All right, then, it's smoke alarm time. Well, that. So even that, we had that. Wards. Well, there's the Smoke Star again, Cito. Yeah, this is the first time it's ever done that. That weird page glitch thing. It's never done it in my place. I don't think it'd have to do with the Wi-Fi. Maybe. I'll watch it starts doing it at my place too. Here's Post Bulletin. Yeah, Snyder again. Austin. White drug. Huh. Well, I wonder where that would have been. As far as I remember, they never had a drugstore there. In one in Janesville Mall. Thrift drug. Which reminds me, I still got to work on that. That video. Real estate stuff. Which reminds me, I should get back to... Reminds me, I should get back to this, too. I haven't done it in a while. Nope, it's not going to show an alarm. Oh, here's some old smoke sentinels. And the Teledynes again. Oh, Menards. Nice. Well, but that's the one that was, let's see. It doesn't really say, but 14 East. It was over here. The one I know of, the old one, was not there. Yeah, it's right over here. So actually, that's right close to us. But this is 63, so I'm not sure where this one would have been. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, that's definitely not based on anything. Well, there was one similar that was patented by Orkin. Yeah, the pest control people. The cover design looks like it would have fit on an SS 718, SS 200. Cool if we could find one of those. We haven't yet. Here is another Teledyne. Wish we could find a Smotech in the Winona newspaper. Or CI Electronics, Lake Industries, whatever. Lake Center. And eliminate it to Rochester, or our county. Okay, where's the smoke? There it is. That's their whole Archer one. Well, that smoke guard, there's a toe, foot. Great. Now I'm going to have to tag this as children's scene. Smoke guard. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Different ones. Where's that? Where's that? So it would have been here. It looks like they're not going to tell me what it was or what it is. Like the blue door. But otherwise, yeah, I can't. There's special advanced outdoor alarm. Yeah, I can't tell what this used to be. Oh, is that? Possibilities. Okay. And C&M upholstery. Oh, I guess I could have looked at that bus. Too bad it's not that anymore. On first alert. Let's see. It's like Kmart would have had the Sunbeam too. And then the first alert. Yep, 3rd and 9th Street. Right here. The Salvi was right here too. But yeah. And it had the whooshes. Yeah, I could walk to it. Through these Riverwalk paths here. I just come up here. And I could stop at the pawn shop there. Come over here. Or the Kmart. Looks like they actually somehow part of the Riverwalk. See, you can see my building there. And imagine if I had found like a drum or something at the pawn shop walking there. If it was a big one, that'd be a long, tough walk back. I'd have to be careful not to drop it onto the cement. I'd lay it on the grass there if I had to.